Hi and welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching and please subscribe. This is the first video I'm making in English, as I've had quite a few fellows writing to me and they would like to have some in English as well, not just in the gibberish Norwegian. So I thought I'd do it, well, make an attempt. So here we go, and if I do say something wrong, grammatically wrong, please bear with me. It's not my native language. I'm fishing on the Hauge Sea beat here in Mandal today. It's a very short beat, but it's packed with fish now in this region at the moment, so there's quite a few fish about. I could have done better with the weather. It's a wee bit bright, but I do think we stand a chance anyway. So follow on and see how this goes. This beat is, you don't need to cast very far out. The fish will come up on that side and on the other side, opposite side, and as they get into this pool they linger a bit and you can reach them with very short casts. And one of the big mistakes is actually to fish on a very long line here. Don't do that. Fish it on a short line, which can be tricky enough, but for the first few casts just a few yards would be enough. And right behind that rock there, that's where I caught a fish earlier on this season. Most likely there'll be hiding someone there today. quicker, of course. With a short distance I'm casting, it would be no problem to fish this with a single hand rod, but as the fish very often when he takes the fly wants to go down into the rapids, you need to have something a bit more powerful to hold them back with. So that's why I'm using my double hander right now. There's quite a lot of water as well, and if the fish manage to go down there, it's a lost cause. Mindy over it, the rock, and let it swing across that oily glide. That was the first few casts, and there was no contact with any fish. I wasn't a wee bit surprised that we didn't see anything, but that's how it goes. Sometimes you see an awful lot and sometimes you don't see them at all. I'm going to the top of the beat right now, and to see if there's a better chance there. That requires a wee bit more line control, a wee bit longer cast. But otherwise it's a very good spot, especially for this this height of water. What I'm going to do now is to go down onto that outcrop and make a diagonal cast upstream and try to fish behind that shallow part in the middle, and to see if there's any fish lingering about in that deep end of the pool. I just saw a fish jump on the other side, so that's a bit of fish moving now. That's promising. Don't get the best contact with the fly when you're casting upstream like this. It does sometimes give you a fish, but you need to have them to hook themselves more or less. I have lost a few fish over the years on doing this, but I've also caught a few. Well, let's give them a go. Fly up there, come around and out you go. Give it a mend, hold the rod shape high and see. Didn't help an awful lot now. This is also a method I don't do an awful lot. Couple of casts at different angles and then I'll leave it. But when it works very, very, very good. The fly would be coming with his nose straight downstream, so it goes without saying that hooking the fish, it's like winning the lottery. For someone to do that every Saturday, don't they? Nice little shelter where you can hide from wind and rain. It's not enclosed, but there are benches and you could easily sleep here if you'd like, and you've got a view that's international standard. It's been very quiet at the bottom end of the pool or the beat, but I've seen a couple of fish jump at the top end, so I'm going up there behind me now and give it a few last casts before I have to end the day. So hopefully there'll be a fish or two interested in my fly late in the day. Now come on. I'm not sure how big this is. The current is too strong to really tell. But it feels like a good fish. It does feel like a good fish, yeah. But it might be just a grilse. I'm not sure, not sure. It certainly feels good, but it gets a lot of help from the current. As you can see, it's very strong current right there, so it's really hard to tell. And so far it's just going deep. That's also a sign of a better fish. Ah, come on. And you have to remember this is a 13.5 foot rod, so it's fairly powerful. I should be able to hold it back, but so far it's just not moving. Simply not moving. And it doesn't help to have the sun in my eyes as well, because I don't see an awful lot. I've got the glare as well to battle. Ah, come on. I can get it into this back eddy here a bit and pull it out to balance. That'd be fine. I can for a wee bit anyway. Bloody hell, I can't see a thing. And off he goes. Will I be able to pull him back up, or will he hide behind that rock? He certainly tries to. Bloody hell. As you can see on this water level, it's a bit of a struggle to get them up. I just got a sort of a glimpse of it, and it didn't seem to be the biggest of fish, but it was only the shadow in the bright sun I could see. So let's see. Are so slippery. Yep, it comes into the back eddy now. Ah, now he wants to go another round. Come on. There's a few rocks out there as well, so I'm a bit concerned about my nylon. Don't want them to come across those. I certainly isn't a grills. Can't be. Jeez. Look at him going. He's a strong fellow, this one. Very strong fellow. I can't seem to bring him out to balance. There's another fish jumping further down. Something's happening now. This is where it more like it back in the eddy. It's not that big, about 6 or 8 pounds, but it's fresh runs. Oh, it's a strong one. It is a strong one. It is a strong one. Lovely fish, lovely fish. That was almost. Up. Come on, back in, not out. This way, young sir. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. And there she goes. Okay, that's it. I'm back up at the little shelter and I'm finishing off the fishing today. It's been a fantastic day, very bright weather, not an awful lot of fish to see, and the first half of the day was absolutely dead quiet, but there was a couple of fish showing. I caught one, had a couple of pulls at the end of the day, so I'm very happy about this. So thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video,